How do you feel at this point, having listed out the many challenges a young girl faces? It's natural to feel overwhelmed and also deeply humbled because several of us may have faced far fewer hardships in our path of adulthood. The purpose of this exercise is not to overwhelm you. We don't expect you as mentors to personally solve each problem your mentees are facing. However, we are more empathetic for our understanding and will be better mentors. That is the aim. Let's continue. We meet our mentee next in the course of her math class. Our mentee in grade 9 was struggling to comprehend a multiplication problem that is generally considered something a grade 4 student should be able to do. This is a countrywide learning epidemic. A study from Pratham, an NGO, found that close to half of all children will finish 8 years of schooling, but still not have learned basic skills in arithmetic. The study also reported that half of all children in grade 5 have not yet learned basic skills that they should have learned by grade 2. What compounded the problem of low learning levels? Did you notice our mentee's response when her teacher presented the correct solution and asked the students to practice it? Our mentee gave up, and she said she couldn't do it. This sense of helplessness in completing tasks speaks of low self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is our belief in our abilities to achieve something or complete a task. Self-efficacy is rooted in past histories of performance and accomplishment. Often when we are able to complete any level of task, we have greater belief in our ability to complete the next set of tasks presented to us. Correspondingly, a mentee who is failing at something is less likely to show task persistence with anything else they are presented with. They will believe that they're likely to fail in the next thing, as well as that makes them more likely to give up. Low learning levels and low self-efficacy beliefs can combine to create very demotivating situations for mentors and mentees. Mentors will inherit the existing belief sets that mentees have. If mentors wrongly assume their mentees are at particular learning levels because of their age, they may further aggravate this problem. To combat low self-efficacy, it is very important that mentors start at a level that their mentees are comfortable with. It may mean teaching phonetics and alphabets to a 14-year-old, but you're more likely to make progress starting at this level than in trying to rapidly close the skill gap. Did you notice something in the mentee's attitude when they left the classroom? What did she think about the reasons she was unable to do well in the classroom? Our mentee blamed external factors like God and luck for her performance. Did we feel that way when we were younger? This is a common problem of external versus internal control beliefs. Control beliefs can be defined as the power to determine outcomes by directly influencing actions, people, and events. People who believe their success or failure is because of their own hard work and effort have internal control belief. When faced with a task, such people will try first to plan and put in maximum effort of their own. People who believe their success or failure is determined by external factors like luck, fate, or destiny have external control belief. When faced with a task, such people spend more time thinking about how external factors will influence the result instead of putting in their own hard work. When our mentee reaches home, it is easy to empathize with how she feels, right? As she sits down to do homework, she thinks that there isn't much value to all of this. She will ultimately be a worker in the field in her village, like her mother. Her grandmother builds on her despondency by pointing out that the hardships, such as going to school with no toilets, outweigh the benefits of continuing. She suggests that the mentee drops out of school, and our mentee agrees. We see that low or stagnant aspirations can build up through childhood to adolescence. The lack of opportunities to understand innate skills, talents, and abilities can make young people believe their opportunities for success are limited. Further, the challenges at hand can lead to a short-term decision-making approach. For most mentees, shorter-term gratification of needs can seem far more important than holding out for long-term goals. This can adversely impact mentorship, especially in terms of long-term goal planning. Mentors will need to be patient and understanding of the different challenges and attitudes that may be prevalent. Taking a slow approach to changing these by building stronger relationships with other stakeholders is crucial to changing these beliefs. Now is your chance to test what you've learned in the following assessment.